All right. I'm getting this question a lot, so I thought, why not a video? Similar polygons. And the reason why they're in this section is because we can set up similar polygons as proportions, like one is proportion to the other. Think of something like this could be, this one could be 2 times as big as that. That's what we mean by a proportion. So when they ask you to solve something like this, they're asking you to find that piece right there. Notice it says SP. And because these are similar, you can write this as X over, go to the big one now, and the same exact line. So you have to pick that same line. I get a 3. And now I can set this proportion to any other side. It doesn't matter which side I pick. So let's say that I pick this side right here. So that would be 2. And then I have to pick that same side over here. I'm sorry, I can't draw a straight line. And I get 4. Okay, so the big key, there's a couple of big things that I want to mention here. One big thing is that you need to make sure, like this is the smaller figure here, you have to make sure they're on the same line, meaning both numerators. And then this one we'll call the big, and notice the big came the 3 and the 4. And so for now we can just solve x over 3 equals 2 over 4 by multiplying both sides by 3. They call this the cross product. I know that's ugly, but let me rewrite it down here. So the 3's cancel here because that's like saying 3 over 1. I have 2 over 4 times 3 over 1. 3 times 2 is 6, divided by 4. I pick my calculator up and I divide 6 divided by 4 and I get 1.5. And that's the answer. Let's see if we can do another one. So we got this funky looking shape and it wants me to find this value. So remember, x is proportion. This big old long line is proportion to this big old long line. So what number are you going to use? 7. All right, now what value are we going to pick here? It doesn't matter as long as you pick the same line, okay, side for each one. So let's say I pick this side right here, 2.4. So that's on my big one here. And what am I going to divide it by? Well, that same side over here by 2. How do I solve this? I'm going to multiply by 7. Definitely need my calculator for that. So 2.4 divided by 2 and then times 7 and I get 8.4. But wait, let's do one more. Ooh, kind of strange shape. So what am I trying to solve for here? X. So X is always on top. And notice you could go ahead and write this right now, right? And so what's going to go under here? Well, what side matches this big old long side? I think it's that one right there. So I'm going to put a 4. And now I just pick any side. Again, it doesn't really matter which side you pick. I'm going to pick this one right here, 1.4. And I have to match it over here with that same similar side over 1. And how do I solve this? I multiply by 4. So I take 1.4 divided by 1, which is just 1.4. And I multiply it by 4 and I get 5.6. So hopefully that helps. And again, this is in this section because this is the whole proportion thing, right? Where you're looking at this is proportionally smaller than this one.